Hello Flosstube friends, this is my channel Crossed by Floss and I am Lisa. Welcome to everyone returning, and if you are new, welcome. Hope you enjoy what you see and that you stay a little while. Okay, so this is going to be a short and sweet video, I hope, fingers crossed. I don't normally do a video every week, but I wasn't able to do my giveaways in the last video because I couldn't figure out the comment picker and what happened to my comments. And so I figured it out. And so I thought, well, hey, let's do an update. Plus it's April, and April is my birthday month. And this year is a special one just because it falls on Easter, which happens every 5-6 years, something like that. And so, but you know, because we're all in stay in place orders, there won't be any big celebration, which is totally fine because it's not a big birthday this year. But I have a couple of hashtags that I'm going to share with you. One which is my birthday one, and then one is the free stitches, and we'll talk about all that as we go along. So it has only been like 4 or 5 days since my last video. Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm a craft addictive person. I don't know, that sounded an awful lot like a meeting. Oh, speaking of meetings, okay, so last night, one of the cross stitchers that I stitch with and has become a friend in the Pacific Northwest, her channel name is Lady Robin S. She hosted a Zoom meeting last night for cross stitchers, and I think we had like 27 people at one point in the stitch along. It was so much fun, you guys. It was nice because we haven't been able to get together as a group for a while, and then with the stay in place and everybody, you know, being homebound, it was a really nice way to stitch with your friends and get new, find new friends, people I, have heard about or seen on YouTube or Instagram, but not actually have met. And so it was nice to see faces and talk. So that was fun last night. So if you have the opportunity to do that within your community, highly recommend, especially seeing as, we're all home and we can't go out and meet up with our friends, and, you can't sit at Starbucks and stitch or anything like that anymore. And so it was just a really nice way of having some community involvement, and share our love of cross stitch. So anyways, okay, so all that to say, because this video is only a couple of days from my last one, I have not done a lot of stitching. Okay, so the first piece that I have is the Blackbird designs, and this is a free chart off of their website, and I believe it's called Blackbird. And the last time I showed it to you, I think I had a little bit of the border left to do, and my borders matched up, so I was real happy about that. But that's what this pattern looks like, and I'm doing this on 22 count Aida, and coffee tea dyed myself. And what else did I do to it? Oh, and then I'm using Threadworx thread. I don't remember what the number is, but it will be linked below. And now I need to just start on the alphabet and the rest of the pattern. It's really pretty. Love working on this piece. The second piece I worked on was Plum Street Samplers, Cinnamon Stars, and that, woo, hello. Wow, that's a good glare. Doing that one with Kippy, the academic stitcher, and it's her Sal. And I finished, no, I didn't finish, but I worked a little bit on the house. I think from the last time I showed it, I had the roof and maybe a couple of rows in here. So I continued on with the house, and that's what that one looks like. And this is done, I think that this is a mystery Aida that I got in some sale stuff that I got off of Stash Unload, I believe. And then the third piece that I worked on was the Peppermint Purple cell. And I think the last time I had only done this one. So I finished this week and I started, is this week 12, I think. And then 13, 14 has dropped, and I'm not sure if she's, I think this one may have dropped too. I'm not sure. I'm now really far behind. Or maybe this one just, I don't know. I don't know where I am. Anyways, I love doing this one too. The patterns, it's amazing how many like patterns you find for black work. It's so pretty. Okay, so the next thing is, because it's my birthday month and I love Halloween, and so I thought that I would do a hashtag All Hallows April Sal on Instagram. And my birthday's on the 12th, but I thought that I would pick as many Halloween patterns as I could, and I would at least make a start a day on them. And so I found all of these luscious, let me show you here. These were some of the patterns that I picked up. Let's see if this one has a, yeah, it does. All the patterns that I could come across really quite easily, and that I potentially either had fabric and or floss for. So if I had all that, then I was able to kind of make a start on them. So and they may or may not all get done. It depends, and I may honestly change my mind too. But look, I mean, I have a ton, okay, I have a ton of Halloween patterns because I like Halloween. But let me see here. I got a couple of Blackbird designs. So the first one is this all Halloween, no, 'tis Halloween. And they're all stockings in here. So I may pick like a couple of stockings out of this one to do, which will be fun. I have Midnight Watch. I love Midnight Watch. I think Midnight Watch is so pretty. Love that one. And then in the Sisters book, out of the Sisters book, I love this one here. And I think it's called At First Cock's Crow. And I love this one. It says, at first cock crow, ghosts must go back to their quiet graves below, October 31st, 1894. I love this one. I do. And so I definitely want to make a stab at this. So that is one. And then I have a bunch of Prairie Schoolers. Knock Knock. I can't read. Night Flight. Yeah, Night Flight. And what's this one? Misfortune. Love this one. And what I like is, I mean, seriously, they're 2 colors. 3 colors. So super easy. Super easy. And then I have a couple of little ones as well from these little tiny mini cards. And so I thought that I would do these ones as well because they're fast-ish and easy. Oh, here's another Blackbird design, Spell of the Moon. Love this one too. And then I have a couple of Lizzie Kates. I have the October Year with a Charm, Flip It. The October one. I have My Other Car is a Broom. Love that. And then If the Broom Fits. I love that too. So I have those ones from Lizzie Kate. I had this Franny Ritter Designs Pumpkin Brew. I think that came from my last, one of my last hauls. Raise the Roof, Witchy Washy. Love that. La-di-da, Witch. Love that one too. And the best thing is that this is stitch on with it's only 1 color, so nice. And then a Jardin Privé's Patchwork Halloween. Love this one. And then Brenda Gervais Witch's Night Out. Super pretty. And then Pineberry Lane Fancy Blanket October Ride. So those are some of the Halloween patterns that I pulled out. I have so many more, it's not even funny. Oh, and this Heart in Hand Creeping It Round. So what I've done so far is I actually started this one. This was my day one. And this is what I got done. So the nice thing is I bought this from Color and Cotton. So this is in collaboration with Color and Cotton, Creeping It Round. And so it came with the pattern, the buttons, and the floss. And then you provided your linen or whatever. And so I had been able to get a grab bag of mystery even weave from Color and Cotton and some Aida as well. But in the even weave one was this color purple. And so I thought it would be perfect. And so that was my first day's start. So I got the word boo in there, and now I'm working on the pumpkin. So pretty. But this color, it's a purple. It's really pretty. That's probably more the color. And so super pretty. I'm struggling with the 2/2 and making sure the holes are, I might need my magnifier glass out. I haven't done that yet, but I was like as close to the light as you could possibly get. I am an Aida girl. I am struggling. So, and I don't know what count even weave this is either. So that's why it was a mystery. And then the second one I started actually while I was in our stitch along last night, but this was my day 2, and I started this one from Prairie Schooler, and this was, it's the companion to book 180, All Hallows Eve. It doesn't have a number on the card or anything, so I don't know, I'm not sure. But this is how much I've gotten done on this one. Sorry, my fabric is really wrinkly. I actually dyed it a little before I started on here, and I gave it more of a tanny hue because I wanted, this was really ivory and I wanted it to be a little bit more tan. And so I did a super light dye of it yesterday, and it was just dry before I started yesterday. So it'll get ironed, but I probably will do one of these, couple more small ones on this piece of fabric. So that, you guys, is seriously all I've worked on and all I've got. So see, nice, short, sweet. Okay, let's talk about haul. Haul. I don't even have that much haul. I got one package in the mail from a Stitch Stash Unload that I purchased. And so this is what I got. By the Bay Needle Art Spooky Hill. I did not take these out of the packages, you guys, sorry. But how cute is that? Oh yeah, super cute. And then this one is Threadworx Primitives, The Road. And it says, the road to a friend's house is never long. I thought that one was really pretty. Liked it. And then this one is Crowned Owls, an heirloom sampler by Kathy Barrick. And as soon as I saw this pattern, I was like, I need that. So that is so, I mean, love it. And then the Drawn Thread, I Love Halloween. So see, I picked up, like, seriously, 2 more Halloween patterns. I can't stop. I love Halloween. I don't know if this one will go into my probably not, because it looks like it needs Krynic and it needs silks in white and black, which, I mean, seriously, I have white and black. I might just do that in DMC. And then, because it is Friday, and every Friday on my Instagram, I have a hashtag that I call Freebie Stitches 2020. And the intent is for that, you know, post the free patterns that designers put out there, and show you progress on that. And I know that, that in March, and it's following into April as well, that there is another hashtag, which is be well and stitch. Be well and stitch. I will have it linked below. And a bunch of designers, like, it is incredible. Almost daily, I see new patterns on that post on the Instagram hashtag, be well and stitch. And the intent is that designers made patterns for, you know, everybody who's under quarantine or stay at home, and just to give a little something back to the cross stitching community, and also to help your local needlework stores by potentially buying floss or fabric for those patterns if you don't already have them in your stash. And I tell you what, there are some really awesome patterns on there. But the one that I do is Freebie Stitches, hashtag Freebie Stitches 2020. I started it at the beginning of the year. And so every Friday I was either picking a new to me designer or new to me pattern for that. And so this Friday, or today, I will post, but the one that I'm going to do is by Tiny Modernist. And because it's my Halloween, it's my birthday, and for All Hallows April Sal, I found a Halloween pattern. So this is the one that I'm going to do and get some stitches in, and we'll show on my Instagram post later today. Or maybe last night. It depends on when this video goes up. Okay, and then the other thing is, okay, one more thing here. I had to giggle. So in March, Kia, from Kia Bees, I think it's just Kia Bee Stitches on Instagram, she did a hashtag along with another group of people. There was a crew and of them, and the hashtag was Common Threaded Stitcher. And every day in March, there was a prompt for you to, you know, take a picture and post something about that prompt. And one of the prompts towards the end of the month was vintage stash. And so I was like, ooh, I wonder what I have vintage stash wise. Well, I found a bag of vintage stash that we'd had a fire like 16 years ago in our house. And for the most part, the majority of my cross stitch stuff, what I had was either got smoke damage or was part of the fire. But because I squirrel things around my house, there were some things that got saved. And this packet, this bunch of little stuff got saved. And so I'm going through them. And of course, you know, the majority of them are leaflets or booklets from, you know, back in the very early 90s, right? Like super early 90s. And so I had all of these, and I was kind of giggling as I was looking through them, because there was a time, so there's this one here called Kitchen Magnets. Oh, look at this. There's even one in here. Oh my God, I even started some. Oh my goodness. On perforated paper. I did them on perforated paper back in the day. It's what it asked for. I wonder if there's any more in here. That's funny. And I wonder which one I was doing. Oh, the apple. I was doing the apple. At least that's what it looks like from the, yep, apple. Oh my gosh. Anyways, back in the day, I did a craft fair with my now ex-mother-in-law, and her friends. They had a holiday craft fair at their house every year, and so family and friends would come, people that they knew from church and the community and stuff. And I was convinced to put these in the craft sale and make magnets out of them, so I did. Oh my gosh, you guys. It was such a blast from the past because it was in the early 90s when I first had, so I had one kid born in 91, one in 92, and one in 93. And I think I was probably pregnant with the one in 93 when I started. So that's how long ago this was. It's crazy. But as I was going through them, I found this one, the Schoolgirl Embroideries Leisure Arts Samplers. And I was like, oh, I love these. So these are the ones that are in there, some on the front, and then here's a few more on the back. And I'm like, I am so doing some of these. Like, I love this. Here's a girl whose birthday was the day after mine in 1876. Okay, I was not born in 1876, even though sometimes my granddaughter thinks I was. I mean, it's so cute. Anyways, like, look at this one here. This little girl, her name's Sadie. She was 6 when she did that one. I mean, come on now. Yeah, cute. So anyways, but the majority of these will start being part of my giveaways because I'm never going to stitch them. But I did have a fun little blast from the past on these. And I just, okay, so I have to tell you, when I pulled this one out, I was dying laughing because this came from Woodward's, which was a store in Canada so very long ago. Like, it was a department store in Canada, like the Bay. And it went out of business like forever ago. And I purchased this, and I'm not kidding you, in 1992. I know exactly when I bought this, in 1992, and I paid $19.75 for it. Back in 1992, you guys. There's the sticker. And the funny thing is, never used it, never will, and I legit paid that price. Crazy girl. Anyway. Okay, so now that I have figured out how to get the names for the giveaways from 3 weeks ago now, video, let's find the winners. You guys are like, holy Lisa, really, you talk a lot even for a short video. Yes, I do. Okay, so the winner of Green Girl was Kathy Schlosser. Kathy Schlosser. Congratulations, Kathy. You won Green Girl. Dreams was Kathy Evsich. I should probably have practiced these before I even started. But Kathy Evsich. Holy. Sorry I butchered that. I know. You won Dreams. So congratulations. The winner of the cottage was Lorraine SZ. Cottage, Lorraine SZ. Congratulations, Lauren. Or Lorraine SZ. Golly, seriously. It's been a long day, you guys. And then the winner of the, what did we call this? Sets. So the couple of cross-stitch books that came out of the cross-stitch magazines and the floss, that was Y Attack 06. I'm hoping that that's what you are, or WY Attack 06. I think it's Y Attack, right? That's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah. So if you would get a hold of me, my email is down below. That's probably the best way. Or if we know each other through IG, send me a message, and I will mail those out. I'm hoping to get to the post office on Monday or Tuesday next week and get everything out that I have addresses for. And so that is my intention. Okay, so let's do the giveaways for this week. All right. So I have another set. So these are like little kits that came with some cross stitch magazines that I purchased, whether they came from I don't remember what magazines, but anyways, they did. They came from magazines. This one, I know it hasn't been opened. I just don't know why a bear is missing out of the... It must be in there because I've not opened this. So it just probably fell out somewhere, I'm hoping. Anyways, they're little kits. So here's one that says Sweet Bird. It's an aperture card kit. And it looks like that. And so everything comes with everything you need. This one is Love and Roses Vintage Brooch Kit. And I figure that, you know, Mother's Day is coming up here pretty soon. So how cute would these be for Mother's Day? And then this one is Tea Time Treats. And it's got this cute little bear on it. And everything kit. It's got the Aida strand, everything you need, basically. So if you are interested in this one, how about we say kits again? Because again, I'm super original. So kits, and you will receive all 3 of these. And then let's do, oh, this one's cute. This was just cross stitch, and it's called the Animal Cotillion, and it is a booklet, and you get... It's very large. Oh, no, you can't see that because it's a pattern. But it's like a trifold. And it's got all of these animals. And like Helena Hippo, Beatrice Bear. It's cute. Rafaela Raccoon. Susanna Setter. Carlotta Cat. I mean, they're adorable. So if you are interested in this one, let's say, animal. Sure. Animal. I have to remember this. And then, I have the American School of Needlework, the Ultimate Cross Stitch Alphabet Kit. So if you are interested in this, there are some really lovely borders in here. If this is something, or alphabets, if this is something that you're interested in, like look at all of these. There's just so many, and so many patterns. So if you are interested in that, let's say alphabet. So that is all today, you guys. I know, short and sweet, I hope. So check out my 2 hashtags, which is All Hallows April Sal, and stitch anything Halloween related, anything you want. There's no rules at all for the month of April, whether you finish, you don't finish. You work on 1 piece, you work on 20 pieces, you work on, I'm going to try and do 1 a day, and maybe not on the weekends, maybe just 1 on Friday and then start again. So 5 a week, maybe, if I can manage that. We'll see. And then check out the Be Well and Stitch hashtag. Again, some really lovely designs. I mean, it is incredible how the designers have really come to help the community. Which is, and the LNSs. And other than that, you guys, that's it. That's all I got. So have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.